Just in another weight update. So this is February 2023, and last month I was about 114.8, something like that. This month I'm 114.4. So good that I've not gained like I was. That was the pattern. I was gaining and gaining and gaining. Like, to put it in perspective, in June just last year I was 15 stone 9, and I'm now way up. I think it works out about 18 stone. So gaining so much weight, but I am trying. It's difficult with the lungs, so I want to exercise. I thought I'll get a step, not the one that you push down, or just an actual step that you step onto. And then my knees have went, so I'm getting a lot of pain in my knees. So I thought, well, can I do that? And doing anything kind of physical, just really, my lungs, I've just been in tears, just taking some bags to the car to take to the tip. It's just so frustrating. So there's things like that that's just getting in my way. But I did go and buy, my mum bought me a bathing suit, and I went and organised to get my leisure card again. So it means that I will be able to go swimming whenever I want. And the swimming pool local to me is the one that I need, where you can just walk straight into it, because I can't get out of the ladders in the bigger pools because of the dermatomyositis, which affects my muscles. So I'm feeling good that I've went and got the bathing suit, but I tried the bathing suit on and I looked 9 months pregnant, and I'm not even joking, that's exactly how I looked. So I've been having a lot of issues again with really uncomfortable inflammation in my gut and bloat. So I went for lunch last week with my mum and my sister, and I could only eat a little bit of my lunch, couldn't even drink a whole coffee because I just felt so full and so uncomfortable as soon as I ate. So then I was just getting really loud, feeling lousy, getting miserable about it. So I've went to the doctor to try and see about getting my bloods under control with the diabetes, because the medication, I made the link with some of the medication for that, and that's what was giving me the horrible headaches with the sickness. I still get headaches, but these were another level. So I am not taking those. So I've been and spoke to the doctor. So we're just waiting on some bloods to see what the next steps are for that. But I was sitting thinking, why is it all of a sudden, why is this bloat so bad again? Because it's been like this before, and I was just as lousy then. And this was not long before I got diagnosed with dermatomyositis, which is an inflammatory disease. So I was sitting thinking, what is it? And I thought, and it twigged, it's dairy. Because I need to switch, my hands are so sore holding this. So I remember the first time round when this happened, I was doing Slimming World, and now with Slimming World, you eat a lot of yogurts, a lot of things with like dried milk in it. So like sort of like pasta, and that you mix in the cup. So there are a lot of dried milks and stuff in that. And it was horrendous. So for the past couple of years, I have been drinking almond milk, dairy-free butter, stuff like that. But this past 6 months, since maybe this past year, just kind of been out with my mum a lot. And my mum loves a latte, so she got me into them. So I've been drinking lattes, I switched back to normal milk in my tea, I've not been having dairy-free butter. And lately I've been eating yogurts as a sweet treat. So there's that's what's been causing it. So I'd say probably around Thursday, Friday, I've really made the effort to not have, to switch back to almond milk, to have my dairy-free butter, not to be having cream cheeses and yogurts. And I did notice a difference already. I got really bloated last night, but that's because for dinner I got a takeaway. But I got chips with spicy chicken, which is great, but just to add some veggies in, I got a kebab salad to go with it, and that's sort of like raw cabbage and stuff, so that's going to give you a bloat. But I definitely feel better for cutting down on the dairy, and I'm hoping that that will have an impact on my weight. So the horrible thing is, I mean, it's the medication doesn't help, and I don't know what medication they're going to put me on again for the diabetes, which could also make my weight go up. So that's really frustrating, but I am trying, and I will stick to the non-dairy because it's just, I'm sick of feeling lousy. I wake up with headaches, I mean, not just the dairy thing, it's just everything. I think when you've got so many chronic illnesses going on at once and they all jump in, decide to have a party, it's not fun for me. So I have been feeling lousy with a lot of things lately just because of my health, just because it's so restrictive, it's so irritating. But I am trying to keep my mental health on top of it all. But yeah, so that's my weight. I have been drinking more water, so I got the big massive bottle of water, and I have been drinking more water than I was before, but it's kind of slackened off a wee bit again, so I'm going to try and up that again this next week. So the goal for the end of March, around this time in March, is, I mean, I'd love to just even get into the 113 mark, you know, just so that it's some progress. So I will drink more water, definitely not having the dairy. I'm not going to the extent yet of like looking in calories, you know, certain products that might have milk in them. At this point, I'm just cutting out the obvious ones, and then I will work towards cutting out all the other ones as well. So no more lattes. I've switched to tea with no milk when I'm out, unless they do almond milk. And yeah, no dairy, no lattes, lots of water, and go swimming. And I might not even swim, I might just walk up and down the pool, but that is the goal for next weigh-in. So whatever you get to do today, I hope you do something fun with your spoons.